A very good morning to you all, and I'm delighted to show this VW Beetle, our latest acquisition to the Cheshire Cars used car stock, owned by one private owner since new and specified with some extra value specifications such as front and rear parking sensors, this luxury heated leather interior, and the candy white paintwork that you're seeing, along with the retro styled alloy wheels. It really does stand the Beetle out, and nobody can then say they're not sure what that car is on the road. It is a Beetle, it looks a Beetle, and it drives like a Beetle, very, very comfortable. 1.4, 160 brake horsepower, 6-speed gearbox, with 2 services having already been completed by Volkswagen. So no need for a service for at least 10 or 11 months, and just 10,500 miles. So we are well known in the industry for supplying and finding the low mileage quality one owner vehicles. So it's 10,500 miles, owned from new by one private owner. This has not been a smoker's car, it's not carried pets, so there are no obnoxious smells inside the vehicle. Bodywork, apart from the odd stone chip, is in impeccable condition. Everything fits very, very tightly around the point of joining, so the front bumper to the wing there, as you can see, perfectly gauged and matched as it left the factory. These lovely clear headlamp units. There's your front parking sensors and the bumper there, and just below the fog lights. It's on a 63 plate, so it's still covered by the VW warranty. It's petrol 1.4 TSI, 160 brake horsepower. Windscreen is free from chips, scratches or damage. Tyres are all matching, and all got fantastic trim. Centre caps, they're an alloy wheel, very retro finish, and suit the car very well indeed. You've got a chrome rim, the alloy in the centre, and more chrome into the centre section. Along the doors you've got chrome trim around the top of the doors as well. You've got the indicators in the mirrors there, and they're also electrically folding, so you can fold the wing mirrors in electronically, which was another optional extra that the owner specified. So some very, very nice touches. We just go down the driver's side, again all in great condition. Let's take it up to the roof. It's a lovely summer's day here in Cheshire this morning. Around the rear of the vehicle you've got parking sensors again, twin exhaust pipes, hopefully you can see those just there, twin exhausts, nice spoiler on the boot. Gain access to the boot. There are 60-40, well 50-50 actually, not a 60-40, 50-50 folding seat. You've got another extra. The owner has had a tray which can be removed if you didn't want it, but you would probably keep it. And under that you've got the spare wheel just there, locking wheel nut. You've also got the warning triangle just here. Got more storage there, cable ties if you like. A very big boot actually, quite a large boot. We've just sold a very similar car to this, a Beetle. That was a 2-litre automatic. This is the 1.4 manual 6-speed. I think when I open the driver's door you will go wow, because the combination of the interior colour and door panel trim is unbelievably fantastic. Look at that. Doesn't that look absolutely gorgeous? And just straighten the steering wheel. That is very, very retro. And these seats are heated, and they are a luxury seat which incorporate height and lumbar adjustment. Don't believe the rears have been used very much, but again in immaculate condition. A lighter coloured headlining, 12-volt power socket in the rear, and electric windows, electric folding door mirrors, heated of course, and override button for the unlock and locking positions. So if we just turn the switch here to that position, you'll see the wing mirrors folding in. That's very, very useful if you're in a tight area, maybe putting the car away in a garage or on your drive or in a side street where there's not a lot of room on the road. Then they will fold in and help prevent them getting knocked and scratched and even broken. Once inside the car, the theme continues. It's all very, very high grade fixtures and fittings. You've got a multifunction steering wheel. I'm just turning the sound down for the radio. You've got a voice activation for Bluetooth, and then you've got all the car's main controls. Hopefully you'll see we've left half a tank of fuel in to the lucky owner through my dad being rather careful driving it back. We've had the car from a Mercedes-Benz dealer on the south coast. We do get quite a few of their cars, and very grateful that we can negotiate prices for them to suit both parties. So it's a one private owner Beetle from a Mercedes-Benz dealer. It was traded into them. Mileage 10,524. Rev counter to the left, just give it a touch. And then you've got, as I mentioned, the multifunction steering wheel. Cruise controls just here, very useful. And then if we move across into the main area here, you'll notice lots of high gloss black detailing. It's a DAB radio with park assist. If I just show you the reverse, if I just press the clutch down and put it into reverse, you'll see a map of the car coming up, or a drawing of the car, and just here, distance away from the obstacle, just disengage the gear, and then it goes back to the radio screen, or it will do in a moment. I think what you've got to do is drive off to get it back to the radio screen. So anyway, there you go. I think that's an SD card slot actually, and obviously a CD there. You've got just below an AUX port, and in the glove box just up there is a USB slot and a reset button for the run flats. Although they're not run flats, so I think that's a pressure gauge, pressure for the tyre, so if you do get a need to reset them, you have to do so through pressing that button in there. You've got more storage in here. Very, very retro again, how it opens and closes. It's heated. There are heated seats, so both front seats are heated. Press the button in there, shows you on the display down to 2 and down to 1, and then you're off obviously. And then you've got the fan control there, again just coming up on the screen. You've got the air conditioning, telling you the air conditioning's on, of course. Park control on the front, you can override that. Hazard warning lights, showing you the gearbox, 6-speed gearbox. You've got a centre armrest with storage, which can be removed out of the way should you need it. Cup holders and more storage. We have 2 keys, a book pack, a HPI certificate. It's been serviced twice. I'm just going to go to the, if I can just stop it at the correct page. It was serviced, so it will need servicing, sorry, in November this year. No, that will be its third service. So the supplying dealer, Salisbury, they've serviced it on 2 occasions, which is very useful. So it's still under warranty with Volkswagen, should you need to. That's your book pack, instructions and manuals, 2 keys as I say, HPI. We deliver anywhere in the country free of charge. It's worth knowing that. You're a very useful service that people find very helpful. And there is also 5 days free insurance. Obviously there are terms and conditions. One of the conditions is that if you have the car delivered, and I'm afraid at the moment the insurers won't cover you on the 5 days. Your 5 days free insurance is if you drive it away from the garage. A point worth noting, but I'm sure you're more than capable of sorting some insurance out for your new Beetle. But there is 5 days free insurance if you successfully apply for it and you drive it away from the garage. So that's our 2013 63 plate Beetle design, 1.4 TSI, manual 6-speed with 10,500 miles on the speedometer, owned from new by one private owner. Cheshire Cars in Crewe in Cheshire, been established 20 years during 2016, and we are open 7 days per week. We just ask that you telephone ahead before you travel at the weekends. So thank you very much for watching the video. We hope you found it useful, and by all means get in touch with us and ask any questions by email or by phone about this lovely one owner Beetle. Have a great day.